Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. I want to start off by saying a big shout out and thank you to David Armstrong. Hey, thank you for joining the channel. Seriously, definitely appreciate it. Right on. So, the Amplitude event. Solo event for a new relic. All we get is a new relic. Nothing else is new. It's a chance to save up or get some old relics that you haven't already gotten. Saving up the relic tokens, getting some DGs, and some decent 4 stars. Again, if you haven't already gotten them. But the event is only offering, hey Tagger, hey Lucas Smith. The event's only offering this one new relic. The Storm Kimbala. Titan and troop lightning damage, all troop armor piercing, and Titan and army critical. I'm not sure how many are going to go for this. Again, the solo events is just a great opportunity to get divine gems, and that's what most people push for. Those who are ranking in the leaderboard, they're trying to get these big massive numbers of divine gems. Now, I've been saving up. I could do some pulls, but if I was able to get 5,000 divine gems, I would. But I can't. It's too big of a deal. Hey, thank you for joining. I'm not ranking very well. Haven't done much. But when we look at the usual suspects, they're killing it. They are definitely killing it. Hey, Reaper Wolf. Now, the number of souls they get just quadruple anything that most typical players will get. If you can get the event completed in the first day, you have a good standing of staying within the top 50, top 100, top 200, top 250 for sure. That's getting it done the first day and just doing your regular grinding the rest of the week or the rest of the 2 days. Not a lot of time on these solo events to place well. Typically, most who do this have saved up relic tokens by not using them in other events. Now, personally, I used everything. Hey, Somber Deep, in the last event, in getting it done for those who typically cannot get the events done. Those who joined my alliance this last time got some free titans. Got at least one free titan. So I'm stoked for them. There was a cost. They had to grind a little bit, but not much. But I used everything in that event for that event and saved nothing. Because look at the top 50. Right now, it's only, what? Just completing the event, right? 16,482. Total of the event is 16,000. So it's not bad. If you're willing to get it done, you can place well on the leaderboard. That's crazy. Just completing this event. And still we have another day in the top 50. What is that? 800 divine gems. Man, I should finish this event. But it's going to be a lot of raiding. And that's what we're going to get to. We're going to raid. Don't have a lot of gems. Don't have a lot of portal stones. But we're going to do what we can. Did I set the minimum soul count for the Oni event? Finish. Minimum is finish. Maybe more, but nothing less. And right now, we're not taking anyone in. We're going to go with our core members and see how we do. The solo events, Armor Deep, yeah, they are very, they're steep, man. It takes a special player to crank out the solo events. That is no joke. Not all of us can do it. I gotta say, I can't do it. Should have saved up in that last event. Also, the Titan, the Paladin class of Titans used for this event typically aren't that good. So it makes it a little difficult for fast raiding. Frigg isn't bad. You have your Storm Maidens, you have your Lightning Storms. So she gets it done relatively quickly, all things considered. so I don't mind. But I'm going to run through here. I'm going to use up all these, all my gems. Hey, Super Paul. Because with the Oni event, now, still not sure if it's going to be the Oni that we know or a different Oni. But that's going to take more than what I got right now. So I'm definitely going to have to invest in getting that event completed and done. As some of you may have seen, I put out a video regarding the Titan Prestige. Some new information from Yuki. It's crazy to see. They will take 9 duplicate 4-star Titans. All level 1, of course, is all you need. Or 18 level 4 Titans. There have been some comments, a lot of people don't even have 18 Titans. That is for sure. 18 4-star Titans, that is. So it's going to be difficult for a lot of players to do this Titan Prestige. And honestly, when we look at it and we see more as it comes out, you may not want to do the Titan Prestige. Or you might only want to level it up to a certain extent and not fully max it out. It's really hard to tell. Just looking at the quick glimpses of what it shows and what it says, it really is not enough to build a basis as to whether we're going to do the Prestige or not do the Prestige. I think many people still will choose to level up their Titans with the Prestige, but some simply may not. Hey, Nickerman. I'm up right now, man. I didn't tell my wife, but I got the day off tomorrow. So my plan is to, I'm going to try to grind out quite a bit tonight. And I'm going to try to grind out all day tomorrow. I already did my quick honeydew list, and the other things she wants me to do, it's going to have to wait for a 3-day weekend. So I'm trying to get this event done and see if I can get myself some DGs. I wouldn't mind getting some DGs. Hopefully I can get some DGs. Hey, thank you, Nickerman. That's awesome, man. But like I said, man, if you can just get the event done. The solo events, if they made them maybe 2.5 days, because the problem with the solo events for a lot of people is we lose at least 8 hours of the solo event. Actually, more like 16 hours, or depending on how much sleep you like. We got to go to work, and then you got to get your raid time in, but you got to get your sleep time in too. So if you're not boosting, it's a hard grind. Now, typically what I always do for the solo events, I would leave my alliance, and I would not be trying to do the solo event in the Masters League. I just wouldn't do it, man. I would drop to bronze. You know what I'm saying? Bronze League for any new player. If you're new to the game, Nickerman, thank you so much, man. Definitely appreciate it. If you're new to the game and you need a 4-star Titan, if you've saved up, and if the event offers you something decent, this event is a pass for a lot of old players because they have everything. It's just that new relic. And a lot of folks don't believe it's worth 16,000 souls just to get that one relic. I can see it being used on quite a few different Lightning Titans, but some just don't see it the same. Now, the problem with the solo events and the relics that they offer, these relics may not come around again for a long time. So it's a hard call whether you want to skip it or not. In most cases, the relics are very good and you will not see them again, but the expense is too great. But if you are a new player and you drop down to a lower league and you find yourself with the Boost Titan and you have the time, yeah, it's the late night show, man, the late night stream. If you have the time, you can really smash out these solo events in a Bronze League, Silver League, anywhere where there's a lot of people, a full server with full baby lands, and nobody playing. I've done it 2 or 3 or 4 times where I've gone to a league and there's nobody there. There might be 1 other player or 2 other players, but when you're looking at 50 full alliances with baby lands, it's too hard to pass up the opportunity of just raiding. You can hit every land on the server basically. So there's no searching, there's no lost time. It's just doing it. But being the crown of ERU at the moment, I don't want to pass it and leave. I'm going to stay with my team and just push it through. But honestly, best bet, if you're floating around, drop down. I would drop. I recommend dropping. There's nothing wrong with it. And typically, everyone else in that server, they just don't play. So it's not like they're going to be upset. They just don't play. But with the prestige, and we've talked about it over the last couple days, we might see a big, we could see a big surge in competition and playing, especially with the event teams, knowing that getting the Titans and having the Titan food is the way to go. Oh, look at this. This is great. I think it's going to go a long ways. I think it just might be a big boom for the game. Some of you have noticed, I've heard in your comments once again, the resource glitch. I have it right now, and it's not my fault. My last live stream, you would have saw the live stream ended because of the server errors that happened right at the end of battle. So it's been happening. And I am trying to use it up, but I'm not going to use it up without reason. Alright. I'm going to bookmark this guy. So for all y'all out there, what are your thoughts on the prestige? I know we can't talk face to face, but you can leave a comment. Are you looking forward to it? I don't know how many of you are max players out there, but I know many max players are interested in looking forward to having a new avenue of gameplay. Even though it's the same thing, at least there's other levels to open up and other things to do. I know some got burnt out and bummed out and have felt stagnant for such a long time, especially when it comes to the resources. Now, if they're getting more 4-star Titans, you know, they're paying that big cost with their resources and doing the prestige thing. So they have avenues of, you know, depleting their sources of resources and things and achieving, you know, new levels of greatness. I saw on Facebook the other day where someone spoke about, hey, Neo, what's up, man? Thank you. That they are at the last level of the game. They're hitting level 25 or just hit level 25, castle level 25. And someone said in the comments, it takes a minimum of 5 years. Now, I think it's going to take me more because there was quite a bit of time where I stayed at a certain castle level for an extended period of time because I wanted to get stronger before I moved up. And I know there are players who started around the same time as me who have, you know, passed me up. But, you know, to each their own. We have our own play styles. Like, even with the events, some people will never hit these small mini lands. They're only looking to hit level 25 lands so they get the most XP for their Titans. Personally, I don't care. If I'm going to get 1,000 battles in, yeah, I'll be able to level up my Titan a little bit faster. But my Titan's going to get leveled up no matter what, man. Nickerman, you're going to send me change next month. Right on. Anything's better than nothing, man. But change. Interesting. That can be heavy. The meta. My chat field stopped. The meta, you say this will help the lower level players to have maybe 1 or 2 4-stars because the devs should make it easier to get 4 stars. They might. If they really make it easier to get 4 stars, that'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure how they're going to... Oh, the level up challenge. Man, I don't waste time leveling up. It was painful for me to watch how Zalon did it. I'm serious because I never understood how those guys did it before, you know, about a year ago, year and a half ago, when I saw players who had the new Titan maxed out on day one. I was just like befuddled, right? I'm like, how did they do that? But those are the players who do not collect. They play the game for the war aspect, and the war aspect is the primary reason they play. They like the Titans, they look cool and all that kind of stuff, but they don't have any time for that. Even if they're not playing for VP season rewards, they just want to dominate. They want the meta, man. The meta is what matters. So they would, you know, seriously eat up Titans in a heartbeat. I've only done it a few times and it always hurts, but I do see the need for it. I do see the need for it because personally, and I know some of you have gotten to this point, just grinding and doing the game for events, honestly, is boring, man. It's boring. And you lose, if you ever ward, you lose that touch. You lose that ability to look at a base or a garrison or a land. Well, actually, you know, a garrison, so it matters. And to be able to go in there and knock it out. Because you just haven't, you know, you're doing this. This is nothing. It's autopilot, drop a few spells and get it done and move on to the next one. So you're losing that edge. So I'm trying to get it back. And I'm actually trying to bit of both. I don't want to be solely event focused. We want to place well in events, but we also want to do well in the seasons. Because divine gems are the new currency along with Titans. See, all this server errors, man. It's nuts. All per season. And the only way to do that is by hitting big, man. It's by hitting hard. If you're not hitting garrisons, or you're not, you know, capping, or you're not hitting VP lands that are most of the time defended, you're not going to be able to place well. It goes hand in hand. You got to see what you want to do. And I want to war, man. When I was with Non-Toxic and a few other alliances, I warred. I was with a lot of players who enjoyed war, and we would get it done. Now, don't get me wrong. There's always a time and place for an event alliance, especially when you need to get the meta. Because it makes sense. Someone brought it out to me. Why get the 4,000 gems? Well, I know why. Because it helps you, you know, for portal stones, most likely. Because you're not going to just spend 2,000 on a relic and get a 1-star. That's no good. It's not going to help you. Hey, Vintage. We're up and at 'em, buddy. But having that 4-star Titan that you get from a high-ranking Alliance leaderboard event, that just gives you the fuel, man. You take that pre-leveled Titan and you just feed it up with that little baby Titan and a few other things, and you're getting maxed for the meta. You're able to compete. And so, Vintage, we're together right now. Hey, man, off to bed. Good night, dude. Good night, man. We're in it alone next season, or for this next event. We're not taking anybody in. At least that's the game plan. We're trying to grow big and strong once again. I'm trying to bring ERU back to the old prestige days when I looked at ERU and was like, man, there's no way I can ever get in that alliance. Trying to bring it back. Trying to be real. Within reason, of course. And I think we can do it. I know we can do it. We got a lot of good players with ERU. If you're out there and you're listening or you're watching later, if you've considered joining an event alliance, if you're one who, you know, sometimes might drop a buck here and there, if you're committed to getting it done and you want the big Titans, come join us. We are rebuilding and making a solid core. We're having less of the in and out. The open door revolving policy, it's got to go, man. It hasn't been benefiting us. We don't mind helping out players like we did in the last event, but it actually hurts us in the long run. Good people won't stay if they're always doing the events for somebody else and not for themselves. It's just not fair. Neo, am I thinking that Oni is going to be reskilled? Vintage, the golden age of events is coming with prestige. I do think so, man. I'm kind of scared. I think the top 50, the top 100 is going to be tough because the developers didn't mention anything about possibly changing how they do the alliance ranking rewards. There could be a big change. There probably will be a big change. It only makes sense that they change how they rank stuff and what they give out because of the new prestige. So yeah, it might be seriously a big eye opener as to what's going to take place and what's going to go on. But it's not going to be these next couple events. It will be in the future, probably next month. They have to have it rolled out for everyone first. But Neo, do I think the Oni's going to be reskilled? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Now, are there any VIP watching right now? Because I'm curious. I'm very curious if anyone's here is a VIP. Because I actually got an email from them today. And it was a VIP survey. And I was shocked to get the survey, said survey. And it was a very short survey. It didn't have a lot of words. It wasn't like, do you want to see this in the game or do you want this Titan, yada, yada, yada. Good night, Vintage. Well, I thought the VIP program was dead too, man. Neo, the minimums for ERU, complete finish and then some, depending on what the event is. Finish. You got to finish, man. That's it. That bottom line. But yeah, I got this survey asking about how is the VIP program? How is the VIP? And I said I thought it was dead. I thought it was dead for months, man. There's been no communication. How can we better improve? I'm like, well, you got to communicate. You know, you guys have been gone. So I'm like, did anybody else get this? I didn't see it anywhere else in any chats or anything. So I'm curious as to why I got the email. Just curious to see if anyone else got it out here. Strangest thing, I'm telling you. Yeah, but I am a VIP. At least I was at one point. Then all the emails and everything stopped. So just curious. So if you guys mention in a chat, I'm just curious. You can always leave a comment on the live stream afterwards. Has anybody else received an email from the developers asking about the VIP program and what our thoughts were? I had to tell them I have not been happy. It has not been a good thing. Hey Boxer, thanks for joining, man. It's a late night stream for the folks on the other side of the pond. May go even a little bit longer. This only happens when I don't have to work. But I do hope I don't get called in at the last moment because something goes on. Because I'm going to be tired. But Tuesdays are typically my easy day at work. The easiest day of the week for us. That's why it's alright if I'm not there. I try to get my job done in like the first... Well, it takes at least 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. And the other time is like... not clerical work, but other business. That's when I do my other business. But I like to go home. Hey, DOT with Garrett. You're trying to start a channel. Do you have any suggestions for growing? You know, for those who've been with me for a long time and have seen the channel grow, every once in a while I go back and I watch those first videos. And man, they're hard to watch. I started this channel just to help people learn how to play because there wasn't much out there in the game. You know, it is a little a little complicated. It's not all straightforward. There's a little bit of information that the developers give us, and then you got to go for it yourself, right? So you want to find. I like how Zalan put it the other day at the end of his stream. It's like we're going down the road and we're just like leaving road markers for other players so they can see where not to crash. They can see where to turn, where to get gas. But each of us does it in our own style, in our own way. That's what you want to do. You want to share with the community? That's great, man. Absolutely. As you guys have probably noticed, I don't do as many battle videos anymore. Why? They're cool, but there are better players. Can I win a battle if I keep trying? Absolutely, but we all can, and we all should. And honestly, sometimes I feel like, don't you just want to figure it out yourself? Why have somebody show you how to do everything? Some things that, are I think you have more fun when you figure things out. It's like that pride of ownership or a sense of accomplishment. But don't get me wrong, a good battle video is a good battle video because it's good to see. Hey, Boxer, thank you, man. I wouldn't say I'm the best. I just really like what I do. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy sharing with the community. So if there's something that you figure out that you haven't seen before, something that adds to the game and adds to the community, definitely make a video, man. Get it out there. But do it in your own way. And it just takes time. It honestly just takes time. It's awesome to see that the developers have finally recognized Vintage. He's been making videos for almost 2 years. Yes, Vintage took a break. I took a break when I first started for quite a while. I don't know. I took a hiatus when I was just trying to grow my kingdom, man. I was focused on the game. I was focused on war. I didn't have time to make videos because videos takes away from my gaming time. That's why during events, I really don't respond to comments because that takes time. I'm trying to do the event myself, so videos come during dead time, basically. But yeah, man, definitely go for it. Definitely go for it. There's a lot of good content out there. There are some, good content creators, and there are some bad ones, man. We don't want to talk about the bad ones. It's obvious who they might be. Most folks don't enjoy it. Doesn't help to belittle them. They know what they're doing. It's like when I get thumbs down, is it because of my content or you're upset with the devs? Either way, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you coming by, checking out a video. But constructive criticism is also good. I say if you're going to do something, though, always, like I said it before and I'll say it again, do it with your own taste. Let your personality shine. Something like that. Just don't crash the car. Help us get down the road. Oftentimes I get asked questions like, do a video of this Titan, attacking this Titan, or this Titan attacking this Titan. Honestly, I gotta say there are a lot of Titans that may have been apex attackers, at the top of the meta. Take, for example, Osiris. Never raided with Osiris. I made a couple of videos, and that was it, man. I didn't work on my Horde relics. I still haven't really worked on my Horde relics. I'm focused more on lightning and poison relics. So those are the videos you'd see if I was to do a battle video. As you guys saw, I like to use the infiltrators. I did quite a few battles with Loki. Quite a few videos with Loki. He's a fun one. Boxer, you always see that my content is informative for the DLT community. I try to be. There's always something that we need to know. Fortunately, I do have the privilege of being in the SPP program that's on a hiatus, and every once in a while I get the new Titan so I can make a showcase, an honest trailer. That's awesome. But then there are also players who get the new Titan on day one and max it out and kill it. That's awesome too. That is awesome too. The thing I do wish them have a hey Garrett, you're welcome, man. A lot of the other SPP players for the game have stepped away and don't produce content anymore. I know life gets busy. If I was busier, I wouldn't be making as much content either. But I remember when I first started playing the game, I had made a comment to another Alliance member, when I first started the channel. Warren saying, I made the comment where, it's like work sometimes, I feel a sense of obligation. And he had some sort of snide remark. I don't think he plays the game anymore. But if you're going to start something, you got to see it through, man. Don't start it and stop it. Because someone's going to be interested in it. And so, like, on my channel, not only can you subscribe, you can also join the channel. It's like a monthly subscription. I think the subscription start like $1.99. I've had a couple people do that. That's awesome because it's cool when someone does a donation. Definitely appreciate a donation, but not all of us can drop $2 out of the month. Right on. That's not bad. It shows that you appreciate, you like what you're getting, you're entertained, and it supports the channel, supports the stream. Hey, Carl Matthews. What do I think of the state of the game right now? Well, I gotta say, I've been playing since February 7th, 2020, 2016, 2017? Get up. I started this game because I broke my leg. Broke my leg and my ankle, so I was at home for months. And Clans dudes came over to this game. And I said I'd try it out, I'd just try it out. The game's in trouble, people are leaving the game, and so on and so forth. But I think the game's going strong. It's just changing. It's evolving. I don't think there's any major issues that are killing the game. Whatever change comes, to participate in whatever said change is, it's not a requirement. It's only if you want to do it. And I think it's going to be okay for a while. Daniel, the game broke your wallet and your pride. I hope not, man. I think I'm having some technical difficulties. Hang on a second, man. Are you guys with me? No, it looks like I'm having some stream issues. I'm not a technical guru, so hopefully I didn't get cut off. I got 1,800 gems to use. I'm going to see how far I can get. I think when you look at the leaderboard, you look at alliance events, pride does go a long ways. It's, it could seem silly. Why do we have pride in this little game? I think it's because a lot of people put effort into it and they want to be recognized for their effort. Hey, look at all these little lands. I'm gonna hit them all, man. But I know that there are those who, are out there who feel differently. But I don't see the game going anywhere anytime soon. I know we all miss Matt. We wish he was back. Hopefully he does return. He surfaces and comes back to natural motion and helps out the game. I heard, a lot of players have gotten used to not having the live stream and taking the blogs, which is cool. The only thing about it is that we don't have the communication where we can ask questions and sometimes get some answers instead of a joke. Am I buffering? Oh, I'm back. So I was jacked up, huh? I couldn't tell. Am I back? Did I lose you guys for a minute? Hang on a moment. Trying to... You guys know I'm not all technical, high tech, right? I use a phone. I use a Samsung S9 Plus. That's it. Thank you, Neo. I needed to know I was back. How long was I gone? 200 souls? 300 souls? Garrett, if you're still there, if you check out all the different content creators on Dawn of Titans, there are, a lot of different styles. Definitely appreciate what JJ does. He brings a nice flavor to the game. But, he's being himself, man. Hey, Churro, welcome, man. Hey, Churro, I would like you to join ERU and be a permanent member. If you're up for that, message me in game, man. We're trying to rebuild. We need some solid folks. We're trying to I'll put it out there. We're trying to rebuild, one, to have our main primary event alliance where we're kicking butt, taking names and all that good stuff. And we're trying to set up a rest alliance. An alliance with no minimums. If you cannot, or do not want to do an event, you can go there and chill. It'll be the waiting room. And in that alliance, in our waiting room, we'll take new members, help them out, help them to grow, help them to see what it takes to be in the full-fledged, event alliance. Hey, Boxer, more subs. Did you guys know? I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but I think I had the most subs for DOT only content provider. I think I had the most subs besides the developers. I don't know, but I'm happy with that if I am. Yeah, I think I was gone for a minute. I think some of you lost me, guys. Like I said, once I get started, I don't know what happens. I can't tell if I'm streaming well or not, unless someone chats and says you're gone. I don't know it. So, there have been some times where I thought I was streaming and I was just talking to myself. But it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, Churro, if you're up for anybody up for kicking butt with ERU, let us know. You can message myself, Vintage, Just DeLorean, Ice RB, any of us. We're trying to get strong. But these next few events are really going to show what's going to take place event-wise when the full 1.38 is out for everybody. Shoot, it might even be too much for me. I don't know. We'll have to see. The requirements for the events could change everything. You might see everyone defending their lands. It might be the death of event lands in ping pong because people want to get the best rewards. I mean, I'd hate to see that, but it's a possibility because there are some right now who don't do event lands. We know this, but they don't mind hitting your event lands. So everyone might just guard up. We'll have to see. I honestly remember when I first started the early events when they were only 10,000 or 12,000 souls tops, right? When we first started, or back then, when you hit an event land, or when you hit any land, they had different soul values. When you hit a small land, you got less souls. When you hit a hard land, you got more souls. I didn't have the sense to know that during an event, you don't want to hit lands that are too tough because you're using an event relic. So I'd put on an event relic and I'd hit some hard land and I'd lose, right? So I'd waste one attack on a 3-star or 2-star, whatever it was, because I was playing the game, not for the event, playing to challenge myself. Can I beat this land? It took a while to figure out when you're doing an event, man, you don't want to do that. You just want to get the souls. Souls. So seriously, the events might change. It could change with this 1.38. We'll see how people want to be to other people. Yeah, message me in game, man. You've come and gone. You might as well settle down. Once we get everything in place, I think we're going to be pretty good. If anybody has an alliance out there who has a lot of members who have been trying to do events, goes all out for events, but everyone else doesn't, welcome to hit me up in game. We'll see what we can do. They should, Vignesh, they should bring out a good Titan for new players to do well in Conquest. Well, if you got yourself that Sagunga, you'll do well in Conquest. I think. I was disappointed with Totec in the Conquest. I was seriously disappointed with Totec. Some people might like all that micromanaging, but it was too many pieces, too many parts, too many Imperials here and there. I don't like using them. After the videos, after I maxed him, I don't play with Totec. I'll put him on a land. He's my new ice defender. Maybe I just don't know how to use him, but I don't like all that. Musamurai, any info about Heimdall? Nope. That may have been a big mistake. Wish not, hope not. It's a possibility because in the past they would leak things that would come out later. But I don't want to speak about that because I don't know. I think it was the developers who did all the leaks earlier in the game. But I cannot confirm that. But I think it was. Because all those leaks in the past, they were pretty solid. They were pretty right on. Maybe there was a slight name change or a couple modifications. But the leaks in the past were all almost 100%. So what I get? Got some divine gems. That's what I need. 2,000 gems and climbing. What was I? 1270. That's not bad. It's not great. These solo events are man, they're tough. It's like I gotta lose sleep tonight. I gotta lose sleep tonight for a relic. Is it worth it? I don't know. I did a video recently. When we're doing an event, and sometimes we get a small player, they're like, there are no event lands on this server. I'm like, I tried to tell you before you came. There are some, but if you're on a server that has a mini, guess who's going to hit the mini that's in that server? Everybody, right? So no matter, running straight, no matter how many lands there are, most likely going to be taken up, so you can only hit one, which is okay. Just keep hitting that one land. If you're hitting the mini and it's all on fire, don't switch lands. Just hit that one land that's open. That one land, if it's open for you to hit once, don't switch. Just stay with that one land and you'll be okay. It's when you try to hit other lands that it says, land already under attack or whatever it says. You gotta be smart about it, man. But the key that I've found, and I've shared this with other people, you just find that one big player who has 2 or 3 little lands because he's doing the event. You just hit his 2 or 3 little lands, ain't nobody else gonna hit them because nobody knows they're there. That's the key. Neil, you totally agree. The imps are too slow, man. They bunch up. The imps bunch up in one place, and it's like you're trying to take one imp troop and have them go somewhere else, and they don't want to listen. And then you're grabbing them all, and they're all going to go one way when you want them to break up. I don't like toe tag. I won't use them. I don't like them. Now, running straight. Running straight was one of the players, right? Running straight, who had the opportunity to join in the last event, just to put in a few souls and get himself a 4-star Titan. But correct me if I'm wrong, you had capped some lands and you were unable to join. So you're unable to take that offer of getting a free Titan. I felt bad. I really did. Try to give away a Titan. But I know I was looking for a certain player, and the problem is I couldn't remember his name. He tried to join a long, long time ago, but couldn't. He's a free-to-play player. Watched the channel for a long time. But he didn't respond. I would let him in. Now that opportunity to get a free Titan, it's not going to happen again for a while. Again, we're rebuilding, so we've closed our doors. The ship has sailed, but we'll do what we can. Don't mind helping out the community. It's going to be tough now, I think, for new players. Only in the aspect of don't plan on hitting the big guy, but it might be tough getting the Alliance ranking reward during an event. You may have to, I hate to say it, take a gamble with your tokens at the altar. You might be able to pull something. That might be your best bet, because trying to get a good Titan through season rewards, that's not going to happen either. Unless you're consistently in the #1 ranking Alliance getting a 4-star Titan. But if you're a lower level player, that has to take place in Legend League, and it's not going to happen. And I once had the opportunity to join an Alliance to get a 4-star Titan, actually to get my first Ladega without having done the event. They let me in. One of the leaders let me in, and then another player kicked me out. I was bitter for a little bit. So, thank you, Running Straight, for confirming that that was a fact. When we let everybody in the other night, or whoever we let in, the few that we let in, nobody was kicked. Regardless of their number of souls acquired, they were not kicked. If they only got 100 souls, they got themselves a free Titan. It was our gift to the community, paying back. Analyst K's Godan is Heimdall arriving. I don't know. As you guys saw, the next Titan, we're going to get a Ranger. But as for Heimdall, I don't know. Will it be Heimdall or Titan with those skills but a different name? Maybe. Possibly. But I just can't confirm. I wish I could say for sure, but yeah, I can't confirm it. Our channel of communication with the developers that we had before is not as strong, so I don't get the information or the news much more sooner than you do. The only one who gets the information before everyone else, I think, is Yuki from the dotdatabase.net. Because he does that database, I think he's privy to some things that us other SPP are not privy to. He gets the data, he gets the relics, he gets all of that for the database, so he can build it and share for everyone. Another awesome thing that has been created by the fan base is the dotcalculators.net. I use the DOT calculators for every event. Even this event, they haven't updated the calculator for this event. It still has the storm event in there, but you can still plug in the your booster, number of souls you want, you know, and the number of souls that you're at, and still get an idea of how many battles you need to do, how much time it's going to take, or how many gems you're going to need. Hey man, I wish you could have made it over. I wish you could have got kicked and got in. As you saw, I didn't respond to anybody's comment on the post. I just sent the individual invites. So, you know, some people got invites and some didn't. I mean, it really helps. If you're ever given an opportunity to join an alliance for something free and they're being legit, be sure not to only include your name, maybe your player level, and your alliance name. Because when you just give a name, when someone goes to search, there's 30 of them. So how do I know which one is you? Right? If you've never searched a player, try searching your own name in there and see how many come up. That's just a little lesson. Because you might think your name is unique, your in-game name, but it's not. There are a lot of folks with the same name. Even if you throw in a special character or a number or whatever, you're not as unique as you think you are. It's just like real life. Gotta get me some DGs, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna use everything. If anybody out there has not subscribed to the channel, definitely appreciate it if you did. Be sure to ring the bell so you can catch the videos or live streams as they come out. Hashtag opportunity. For sure, man. I felt bad because there were some who responded, but, you know, I did try to find them, but I didn't know which one was them. And I didn't want to invite the wrong person. I just, you know, gotta add your alliance name. You know how many churros there are out there? It's quite a few. Do you know how many boxer cabalitos there are out there? There are quite a few. You know how many Godans there are out there? There are quite a few. Musam, you got a free Ladega with ERU? There you go, man. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen again for a while. I got a little flack for that. Not a lot, a little bit. But it was well worth it. It's funny because sometimes you see on Facebook, you know, I'm new to the game. Can someone help me get a 4-star Titan? And you get all these guys, you know, being harsh and saying whatever. But whenever an alliance can, and they do, it's just awesome. All that does is help build up the game. Keeps people coming back for more. Ashutosh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining on this late night, early morning, wherever you are in the world. Good to have you. Definitely appreciate those who log on to join in the stream. It's more fun having people out there than having a stream with nobody out there. Man, almost. I'm going to try to get as many iron tokens as I can. Maybe, just maybe, I can make it to 6,500 by grinding. It's hard to find me in game, Lyle. It is. Ashutosh, it's 10 a.m. Wow, where in the world are you? You're on the other side of the world. Yep, this is the stream just for you. Hang on, there was a comment here. I lost the comment. Trying to use 2 devices. And it looks like I lost the stream again. Did I crash again? I don't know why it does that. Ooh. I don't know. No, let me know. Let me know. I don't know how you can tell me because my in-game chat, it's not working. I don't know if you can hear me. You're in India. Got it. Other side of the world. Nice. India has a huge population of DOT players, that is for sure. It's kind of cool when I look at the demographics of viewers to the channel and the videos. Hey Jason, you're welcome, man. I enjoy making them. India is like the second nation with the most views. It's kind of cool. You guys would be surprised. Some of the places in the world where DOT is watched, places I've never heard of. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. DOT seriously has a global community. I just wish the translation worked a little bit better. Even this Titan Frig, she's got so much to throw out there, man. Look at that. Hey, 4-star. I'll take it. It's just food. Jason Marshall, 7 a.m. in the RSA. RSA. I don't know what the RSA is. What's the RSA? Are you saying Russia? Jason Marshall in Russia? No, that can't be right? Stream is still going, Churro. Thank you, man. I don't know. I got a laptop in front of me, so I'm looking up, looking down. I wish I could play this game on the tablet again. My tablet is just not strong enough. But it's so much easier seeing it on the big screen. You know how we all complain about the new Titans and their skills, how it's so little. Hey, thank you, Lyle. I didn't crash. I can't tell, man. I'm just gonna keep going. And I'm audible. Sweet. Right on. But Jason Marshall, where's the RSA? What's the RSA? Is it Russia? Was I right? I need to know, man. Because there's no place as the Republic of South America. So, give me a geograph. South Africa. Ah, okay. Nice. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Thank you for joining the stream. 7 a.m. So, it's Tuesday for you in South Africa, right? See, I don't know who's ahead and who's behind. Seven a.m. getting ready for work, getting ready for the day. Joining the stream. That's cool. Can I use Odin for one big battle? Are you asking me to use Odin for one big battle? I need to get the soul boost. The 2 extra souls counts, man. The new prestige thing is going to be tough on us. You know, it's only going to be tough if you want to do the prestige. You know, it's not a requirement for us to do the prestige. The only difficult thing is if you're going up against a Titan who has prestige on defense, it could make it a lot harder for us to attack them. I think that's what most people are going to do. They're going to be looking for a defensive Titan that has a excellent prestige skill, you know, the invoke skill, and try to use that to their advantage. I don't think many are going to be looking at the prestige for attacking. There are many Titans that attack very well. But that's my guess, though. I know I'll be looking for a defender. I got to say, I'm happy with Frigg. I've had quite a few defenses against higher level players. It makes me very stoked. Working on some alternate sets of relics for her to defend even better. And now, you know, another DOT YouTuber that many have checked out, I'm sure, and have, you know, has definitely appreciated what he offers is Prometheo NTG. He offers the computer builds of the new Titans. Doesn't do them all. He does what he feels is going to impact the game. Shows you what relics can be used, what sort of builds you can use, and what you can do. Definitely check out Prometheo too. It is a lot of well, he's gone away from the spreadsheets, and it's just visual and a lot of breakdown of numbers. But the benefits of it, you know, outweighs the how can I say it politely, drabness of it, because it's good to know. You'll see a lot of his slides on line chats and elsewhere for perfect builds. Republic of South Africa is cold. It's winter. Wild, man. It's like 100 plus over here. Or at least it was last week. It was hot. AC's humming 24 hours. You guys are still on Schedule 3 lockdown, not so much work. Wow, it's tough, man. Yeah, it's crazy with this whole COVID going on. They're trying to start opening up some stuff here. My family's not going anywhere, man. We're not going to no restaurant. We're not going to no movie theater. We're not doing that because it's still too soon. I'm afraid there is going to be a second wave, and with all the protests that are going on, you know, they've seen some spikes in certain areas because of it. You know, just be prepared to take care of yourselves. Don't be risky. You know, the benefits of staying home and being with your family outweighs the benefits of going out of your home and being around others. This is an opportunity that we're not going to have, that we probably won't have again in our life, to spend so much time together, man. Enjoy it. Depending on your circumstances, it can be good or bad, but try to make the best of it. Bruce, no, I won't quit. Good morning, man. Godan, Frigg over Valorn. Frigg over Valorn for sure. But if you have a good Valorn, well, Valorn can still be a good defender depending on what level gameplay you are. She's not going to be the best, but you know, she is still good. Definitely Runa 2.0 is awesome defender too. Awesome attacker too. You know, double-edged. I mean, it's what, 6:10? What was that? Is this working? Oh, I'm back, dude. Cool. I got some chat. Oh, I'm so happy, man. I like to be able to see it on my screen right here. Where are we at? Bear with me. Manuel Davi, can someone tell me what is the name of Godan in Dawn of Titans? It's Godan. Nothing's changed. It's the same. It's 6:10 in Tunisia. Wow, 6:10 a.m. That's great, man. The summon invoke definitely Titans take all. Remember, the invoke Titans are the nemesis of the summoning Titans. You know, everyone has their nemesis, so it should balance out. That's why infiltrators can go in and take anything. You know, you don't need to bring in any extra troops. You just go in there and do it. Manuel, you're learning to speak English. That's awesome, man. Don't worry about it. If you say something wrong, at least you're trying. You know, many Americans can only speak English and nothing else. So Europeans and everyone else from around the world are quite impressive. I love your brain power. Bruce, Prometheo is a super smart dude. He is a super smart dude. I'll tell you, when they put out, you know, in the line chats and band chats, when they make all those spreadsheets, I don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't. It's like, dude. The funny thing about this game, and I know you all recognize this, is that the love that the community has for the game sort of outweighs what the developers put into the game. We have people who aren't getting paid, who spend more time and effort and thought on this game than developers. It's crazy. It is crazy. A lot of smart minds out there. Super Paul, you had -degree weather here in Australia. Is that cold? Oh my gosh. Neo, I am in California, absolutely. Emmanuel, you're from Brazil? Right on, man. I'd like to visit there one day. And Bruce, you'd love to live there? I got to move to the Dominican Republic, man. That trip last year to the DR was incredible. Incredible. I can enjoy myself some island living and taking it slow. As long as I have the internet, I'm good to go. And it's cheap. It's cheap, man. There's all kinds of food. Food is good. Jason, Runa's cool. Sagunga. Yeah, Sagunga's crazy. I've been smashing garrisons. Level. You know what? If you're level 25 and I hate your garrison, you should have got a better defender. You should have been working on your relics. You should have been leveling up your troops. You should not have been rushing. Bruce, social media has done more for DOT than DOT has done for itself. Ask not what you can do, right? Yeah, absolutely, man. I just don't get it. I had said earlier tonight when Vintage was still on, I got an email regarding a survey for the VIP program. It was out of the blue, and I don't know if anybody else got it. I'm just curious. You know, again, if anybody watches this later, if you're a VIP, did you get an email asking what can the VIP program do better? I'm curious. I'm super curious. Man, so many people just joining on. This is getting crazy. It's hard to keep up. I need a Bruce, I got to make you a moderator. I got to figure out how to do it. Busy with Eros at the moment you are, Jason. Eros rocks, man. Eros is one of my favorite archers. Drop those Goliaths and you're good to go. Even if you go against a summoner, he still stands strong. You just don't drop your Goliaths anywhere else but right where you are. Some people say Sagunga's downgraded. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. What am I trying to get divorced? What? Am I trying to get divorced? No, man. No, we weren't affected by the riots. The rioting stuff happened in Sacramento. It was downtown, 20 minutes away. My brother-in-law saw it, you know, go down his street and everything. But yeah, we're good here. Nah, man. It's good to see you, One Wing Angel Sephiroth. It's good to see you, man. I do gotta apologize. I hope I didn't offend you the other day. Jason, you got level 60 Frigg, Uranus, Sagunga, Souls are all level 60. Yeah, you're kicking butt, man. That's what I'm trying to do too. I think you and I are at the same point right now. Osiris is a joke now with Panthers. Yeah, some people put Osiris on defense, and Sagunga just rips right through. It's a beautiful thing. Now that's the beautiful thing. If you're gonna use cats against the Horde, that's an auto raid, man. You don't even gotta look. You just straight up auto raid it. Giancarlo, hasta una de Osiris. Woo! Hey, Tamer, good to see you too. You haven't seen a DOT VIP email since 2000. I got one today, man. I must have been the only one. I must have been the only one. It's crazy. I'm just throwing stuff out there, as you guys can see. What is this? BR Bruxo search. It's good to be back. Alright, hang on. You're back. I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad you're back. Need you, bro. Oh, I got you. Let's see. Are you on the same server? Let me log out. Let me see. Search there. I don't know if you're on the same server. Bruxo, what? Bruxo? BR Bruxo? No, not on this server, man. No, I don't see that. Oh, did I see it? No, I don't see it on this server. Alright, Jason. Yeah, do it, man. Do what you gotta do. Get in there safe in one piece. Make sure they're well fed, bro. Alright, man. Take it easy. Thanks for joining. Luke. 114 million defense Osiris under 10 seconds with Sagunga. That's pretty fast, man. You must have max cats. See, my cats, they take just a little bit longer because I'm not maxed. But I'm getting there. I think I got 2 more relics to work on for my cats. My cats are almost there. I've been slapping through the relics. I actually stopped working on my new 5-star Molnir just to finish off 3 of the new cat relics. I felt it was more important to get those done because I can definitely use Sagunga first, and I don't have Lubu or Brumhudo maxed out, so yeah, max cats. That's the big difference. I'm getting there, man. I got the pedal to the metal. The only thing I have left on my castle level right now are the troops and spell upgrades. Everything else is done. All my buildings, every building is done. But I'm not going to start my castle until I get a little bit closer. It's too early for me. I don't want to be a castle level 23 with troop levels at 21, because not everything's maxed. That's, to me, not playing smart. That's my personal feeling. I mean, last time you wrote something on the video vintage, but unfortunately there was a lot of comments, so I want to share it with you. Send it to me online. If you go to my page or to my community page, you can see my line chat ID DOT_Godan. You can send it to me that way. Dragovitz will only be reskilled. I don't know. Personally, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, yes, they've reskilled quite a few Titans, but I don't think Oni be reskilled, because when Chernobog came out, he wasn't reskilled. At least I don't think he was. Oh, no, he wasn't. So I don't see them reskilling him. Tamar, we really need the game developers to find a way for a defense mechanism, as game has many powerful attackers but none as defense. Well, you can defend, you just have to have good relics. You have to have a good build. What is this? Manuel, when someone is going to answer him, please use a translator. Yeah, if somebody can answer his question, I don't know what the question is, and I don't know how to use a translator. But yeah, if we can help one another out, it would be awesome. Yeah, definitely find me, okay? Find me and hit me up. How have I saved the 13 million food? You're doing it good, right? Yeah, thank you, man. I try to, slow and low, but keep it at a good steady pace. I got glitched at the end of a battle, as many of you have seen this evening. Even with some of these battles, I've had server errors. If it happens, you can get glitched, and your capacities will keep going. The developers know about it. Some people say they've been banned for it. Developers say they're not banning. I personally try to stay away from it. But if it happens, it happens. I will benefit from it for a little bit until I do my upgrades, and then it's gone again. I won't force it to happen. Forcing it to happen is not a good thing. Oh, Oni's not that powerful, Bruce. Nah, he ain't the same. When Oni first came out, he could have been an awesome defender. I don't think many people got Oni because he cost what was it, 12,000 divine gems at the time. But since then, I think a few more people have gotten him. But you don't see him out there. I haven't run into him out there. Blackpool Ravens Black 33 is your alliance. Awesome, man. And what did I get? 226. I'm climbing. Another iron token. Got me some gems. Just gonna keep plugging away, man. Rank 2,126. Ooh, that's nice. I'm at 2,000 gems. I may be able to get me some DGs. Maybe. We'll see. Skill 2 and 4 must definitely be changed on Oni. I don't even remember what they are, man. Bruce, you think the Huntress was the better of the two? I don't know. For when you're dealing with multiple troops, different types, it's hard to manage and move and micromanage and direct all that action, man. It sounds great. I like it with Runa because I primarily focus on the militia to do the job, to do the running, and your archers just stand back and fire. But it's hard when you're trying to control so many different troop types. Hard for me, at least. It's not easy. As you guys just saw, that battle was maybe 2 seconds, right? I love using the Staff of Poison. It makes everything really easy. I know this is a big Titan, but he should go down. The Staff of Poison, that huge radius. Ooh. Of the poison spell. Just as massive damage, man. Only summons 2 militia, 2 archers, 2 spearmen. Exactly. It's too much, man. But he's defense. I'm talking attacking. So with him on defense, you just put everything out there and it does what it does. But if I'm trying to use all 3 of those on attack, it's hard. Even with Dionysus. It's like most people use Dionysus for 1 troop. It's either all archers, all militia. Or, 3 spearmen and the rest archers. Most people don't mix it up. Or try not to mix it up. Ooh. I didn't know I was hitting Progenitor. That's a bad thing. Dang, I'm going to lose this battle. I just messed up. No, I'm going to win this battle. I didn't mess up. Alright, so what? Frigg against a pig. Frigg against Pigsy without troops, so just bringing in Frigg solo will be a solo win. Well, yeah, Frigg's powerful, man. Frigg is awesome on attack and defense. That's why this Frigg I'm maxing. This is my second Frigg. I'm maxing her out. I'm maxing her for attack. I still got to practice, though. I guess I have 20 levels to go or so. So I'll get it worked out when I really got to attack. Ooh, man. That was close. I did not expect that. I thought I was hitting a baby land. What I just hit? Well, it was, but he tricked me. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So yeah, we're gonna fire through all these gems. And I'm gonna give it my all for this event. Hopefully I can place decently. I still have a lot of 5-star relics to get. So before, when I had first started saving up my divine gems, I was looking at trying to pull a Necrosa or a Life Spark, but I was really leaning towards Necrosa for defense. But honestly, if you're a lower level player or a mid-level player like myself, I'm still sitting on them, baby. I spent some, but I still got a lot. I wouldn't recommend spending 15,000 divine gems on the Titan. That's good for a higher level player, because you're still going to get beat by the higher level player because your troop levels aren't high enough. Even if you have the relics, you have all the relics for that said Titan, and they're maxed out, your troop levels simply aren't high enough to compete against the troops that are coming in from the higher level player. So you're losing the benefit of having that awesome Titan. And by the time your troops get to that level, there's going to be a better Titan out there. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Lyle, that happened to you? Oh, with a 4-star event relic? That's painful, man. I hate when they do that. I do. It's like, really? So you know what? So somebody had one of those in the last season. And, yeah, they had one. They had like a level 2 land, right? With a level 60 Titan on it. So you know what I did? I did a Bruce. I just hit the garrison with Sagunga, and I had no problem. So I'll just take your 26,000 VP. And I did it a few times, just because I wasn't happy. Bruce, you posted on Facebook about the 15,000 Divine Titans. It's a mixed management of gems, really. They don't stay relevant long enough to make the sacrifice worth it. Exactly. And if you're lower level or mid level and you're getting it, you're never going to reap the benefits that you thought you were going to get. Never. It's not going to be the Titan you thought you were going to get. And you just lost out. As a matter of fact, there are many who have saved a lot of divine gems, and they pulled those said Titans, and then Sagunga and Solzar came out. And those folks just weren't happy. It just wasn't worth it. So yeah, you gotta think, man. You gotta think what you're gonna do. But the relics are forever. Ain't nothing but the truth, man. I mean, when we think about the relic Wild Arrows. Wild Arrows came out early. I think Wild Arrows was in the very first event when I first started playing. I forgot what it was called. It was the Iron Thrones or something. But that relic hadn't come back around for a very long time. But it was key on defense. That relic is what everybody wanted. Everybody needed it. That was that one missing piece to make your defense strong. So like this event with this one Kimbala relic, we don't know if this is going to be the one relic that makes your Titan relevant on the higher level. Probably not, because it's critical in damage, armor piercing. But just as an example, you never know when the solo event offers a relic that's not going to be around again for a long time. That is much needed. Darn, man, he doesn't know what we're saying. I feel bad. I do. I don't know what to do. Manuel, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, 25 on stream. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Hope you guys are grinding as well. Trying to get it done. Moving up the ranks. Moving up the ranks. Hey, Bruce, aren't you East Coast, man? I thought you were East Coast. I can't remember. You're Big Ness, you're just here for the 3 event tokens? Right on. Michigan, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get these tokens and save them. It's taken me a lot of control not to use these tokens on this event. I want to so badly, but I'm not going to. I used all the tokens from that prior event on the prior event. When I didn't even have to do the event, I had already had enough tokens saved where I could have just pulled both of those titans. But I did it for the new guys. I did it for the little guys. Sacrifices. Sacrifice isn't a sacrifice unless it's a sacrifice. That was a sacrifice. But again, it ain't gonna happen for a while. I ain't gonna do that again for a while. Man, this is strange, you know. There's only a few lands or a few islands or a few alliances with these little lands. Nobody's hitting them. There's not a lot of interest on the server for this event. Drops the mic. There ain't nothing but the truth, man. If it ain't, it ain't. You can say it is all you want, but if it really ain't, it ain't. You can't fool everybody, you know. People know. People know what's real. Oh, I just gotta love this. Ain't nobody. Look, it's not even lit up. Ain't nobody even caring. Oh, so nice. Thank you. Yeah, you know, with the new prestige, I'm really looking forward to see what the reward breakdowns are going to be on the events. How they're going to change them, if they change them. And I hope they change them. I hope they offer a lot more to quicken up the pace of the game. 5 years to max out is quite a while. But you should enjoy the journey. You know, it's funny. I had spoken about in a video about buying an account, and somebody said they had just bought an account, but it was a good deal. You know, it was all legit. I don't know. For me personally, I wouldn't want to buy an account. I want to play the game. It's like when you see somebody on Facebook asking the simplest question about the game. It's like you have a castle level 25 game with all these titans and stuff, and you're asking this, you know, basic question. Obviously, you bought the game, or you bought the account, and you don't know how to play. So, to me, that's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. Those are the guys who have the money to do whatever, and then they get beat by a free-to-play player, and they're upset. Am I going to max frig out? You know, that is a very good... I would say I would like to max frig out, because frig is going to be my defender for a while. This just how it goes. But the problem with that, remember, you got to use the same element type. So that means a lot of lightning 4-star titans. I don't have 18 lightning 4-star titans, I don't think. I'm almost positive. And I don't have 9 frigs. But if I remember correctly, you can use other titans of other elements. You just don't fill the slots as fast. I think. I can't remember now. So yeah, I would like to. And right now I'm going to look at my titans. I'm not bragging or anything. I've been playing for a while. I've been on event teams. I've been eating up a lot of duplicates. And a lot of new titans that I've received, like Arca, have come in the recent events. But if you're just looking at lightning titans, or if you're going to classify, if you're going to break down what you have, remember, it has to be the same element. I don't think I have enough to make it worthwhile to max out the prestige on Frigg. As you see, I don't have a lot of duplicates. True, you highly recommend maxing Frigg. Having 6 relics with her really helps. Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, not a lot of lightning titans. So for me to do that, I don't know how I'd do it. I don't know. That's the thing, you know. We each might take parts of the prestige, Titan prestige, and use parts of it. We may, you know, get items up to like maybe level 3 or 4. Get rid of Thor. I'd like to, man, but I am a collector, and until I get another Thor, or until they, you know, reskill him, I'm gonna keep him. Hopefully they do reskill him and make him worthwhile. As you see, I didn't max him out. He's only level 40 something because he wasn't worth the effort. You know, the hard thing is if if I do spend, or if, you know, somebody spends on an event, the idea of just fusing away the Titan that you just, you know, basically purchase, that's, you know, it's not easy. Not everyone can do that. That's why that comment that was in my video about, you know, are you willing to do a whole event just to sacrifice that Titan that you just got? It's true, man. It's real. So there are going to be those who actually do the prestige and are just trying to smash through it and, you know, max out their Titan to its fullest potential. And then there's going to be a vast majority who may not have nothing to do with it. I mean, absolutely nothing. Churro, what Titan does everyone want to prestige first? You're looking forward to prestiging Zeus. Wow, you're going to bring back Zeus? Wow. Bruce, you only fuse copies? Yeah, I only fuse copies, man. So you're gonna go real. I'm gonna go real slow. I'm gonna be going real slow with the prestige. But I'd like to, you know, ask for them to give it to me on the test account. Something in the past, if the social power player program was in full force, they would have given it to us to try out on a alternate server or whatnot, so we can see what it was like before it was implemented or put out to the DOT community. So if it comes out, I will share. I would like to see what it's like. Definitely, hopefully. Well, Eros, oh man, yeah, Eros. Looking at what he offered, Eros was looking crazy strong. He would be a good one to use. But, you know, Eros, great attacker, can't defend. I would definitely, personally, I would probably do a Titan more like Frigg. Someone who's dual purpose, someone who can defend, and someone who can also attack. Try to get the invoke skill that benefits both attack and defense. Vignesh, with less Void Titans on events, how are we going to prestige Osiris? Probably won't. You probably won't prestige Osiris. Did they give us a picture of Osiris in the skills? I don't remember. I can't remember. Can't remember which Titans they showed with their skills. Do you guys realize that I've made over 1,000 DLT videos? That's quite a few videos. So sometimes I don't commit everything to memory because I can't. So I do forget. I do forget what I've said. I do forget what I've seen. Osiris was there. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. I think they showed, what, like 4 or 5 different Titans? If anybody has gone to my channel recently, someone left a comment. I think it was Samardeep Singh regarding the Prestige. He said it was just like Dynasty Warriors. That's not a game I'm familiar with, but he said they had the same concept. They just called it something else. And he said that game has Lubu as well. Congratulations. Hey, thank you. Hey, Godan. Morning, bro. Good to have you on the stream. Whenever Godan does his streams, I'm just starting my day at work. I'm just getting to work, and I get a notification. We're smashing out this event, man. We're trying to get all we can for free. This is... If you can save up enough to smash out solo events for free, you would be an awesome free-to-play player. Awesome. Especially if at the same time you can join an event alliance that can hit the top 50 or top 100 depending on what is the better reward. And doing it for a low soul count, I think you can build up a strong corral of Titans and relics. I do think it's possible, but it would require a lot of grind time and using your gems wisely. For portal stones, nothing but. I think I had said it recently. You know, there were some players who said, you know, I can't make minimums. It's whatever. But they relied solely on pulling relics, and they got nothing but 1 stars. Can't rely on relics, man. You got to grind. Or if you're that committed, you got to be able to, you know, open up the wallet. Whatever you're going to do, if you're going to say you're going to do it, you got to do it. Raid more, baby. Just raid more. That's it. Autopilot. And, you know, when you get that 0.4 boost or whatever, that's what does the job, man. You got to have that boost. Got to get that boost. If you ain't got that boost, Titan, it's just too hard. Yeah, you know, I actually got to look at my relics real quick on my treasury. I got to see what I got. 132. I don't like my treasury to get too high, because then it takes too long to get through the inventory. I don't want to lose anything. I don't want anything to disappear. Don't want to lose any Titan food, any relic food. Don't want to lose any food, man. I work hard to get it. Oh, somebody woke up. Somebody woke up. Who was that? Oh, over budget. You woke up. You found me, man. Right on. Would you recommend free-to-play going solo for events for relics? Yes, I would. Obviously, you missed the beginning of the stream, which is all right. Can't be here always. If you're going to do a solo event and you really want to do a solo event, the best bet is to drop to a lower league where you can hit all the lands in the league without issue. It's the unconventional way of getting an event done. Go to Bronze League, the whole server is yours. If you have the time, you every hour or every half an hour, depending on the server. I would, oh man, 2 or 3, 4 or 5 events ago, I don't know which event, I was getting 1,000 souls every half an hour. So yeah, I was killing it. That's what I would recommend. Always recommend that. But you know, if you're depending on what sort of alliance you're in, If it's okay for you to leave, leave. But you can smash out solo events in a bronze league. Piece of cake. I seriously recommend it. When I was not the crown for ERU, that's what I would do. I would leave and come back for the Alliance event. I think I did three solo events in a row that way. But you're also putting in 1,200 raids, 1,400 raids. So it's only beneficial if you can do that, get that number in. If you can't get that number in, it don't matter. But it's still good. It's still good if you can't get it done. At least you can get far into the event. You can get a lot of relics, a lot of tokens to save up. Do I think Frigg is the best attacker in the game, Skandaboo? No. I don't think so. I don't really use her. This is the first time I've used her, and it's only event lands. So I'm not practiced or well versed with her to actually do a serious battle to like hit a garrison. If I'm gonna hit a garrison, I take an infiltrator. So I don't know. Everybody has their own flavor. Personally, I prefer to use an infiltrator for any serious battle. But that's my play style. So infiltrators can stand alone. You can have one that buffs troops or whatever. The infiltrator, if you take in troops, they're just in the background trying to dish out some damage. But the infiltrator should be able to stand toe to toe with whatever's out there. 6-speed manual. Light Spark, Sagunga, and Frigg are all mega attackers. Yeah, they're the apex, man. Especially if you have level 25 Panthers, then you're totally smashing it. I wish I had Life Spark and Necrosa on the test account. I don't know why they won't grant them to me. So I'm done asking. But I would like to see what it is to play with those two titans. But I'm not going to spend that kind of gems. But I would like to. I'd like to see what they're like. Now, there's a name you all folks may have seen on the leaderboards. Extinction NTG. Sometimes he's showcased in a video from Zalon. Supposedly, his Necrosa does extremely well on defense. I'd love to see his build. Also, it's his troop level. But he's in the Legend League. So, I'd love to see what he's got going on with that Titan. Skender, you spend 15 to 20,000 red gems to complete an event, and you're saving tokens for the summer. You have 89 tokens? My gosh, man. I hope for your 89 tokens, you get 89 good relics. I hope they're not 1-stars, and I'm being sincere, man. If you saved that much, hope you get some good pulls. That's awesome. At least, even with all those tokens, I hope you can do a combination of raiding and using the tokens. So personally, like what I like to do, I'll raid, until I can't raid no more. Then I'll pull a token to fill up that last little gap. So you can save up and keep saving. You know what I mean? It's the player who cries, who just goes all tokens and doesn't move up in the souls. Then they feel bad for themselves, and then they're crying. And we feel bad for them, but you should not have used all tokens. You should have just raided, man. It takes effort. Hola, Gabriel. Good to have you join the stream. But 89 tokens, man, that's a massive number. You've been saving for a long time. That is awesome. You don't see that. That's not typical. You don't see that every day. Hey, Yana. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. People must be waking up on other parts of the world or getting home from work. Frig. She makes it look easy. I'm not losing any troops. As sloppy as it looks, I'm not losing any troops. Little lands. Little lands. Godan, you're weird. Whoop. That was a bad comment. What did I say? Everyone can't finish. Huh? We're giving away Titans. Not no more. If you can't do the event, you gotta leave. Alright, Bruce. Take it easy, man. It's time to call it a day. I hear you. If you can't finish the event, it's time to leave. Open door policy. Gotta be able to do it. Do you think a defensive Titan with the same Heimdall skills will come out anytime soon? It's a possibility. I can't say for sure, man. What's my Frig build? Well, this Frig build for the event, for any event, I like to use the Staff of Poison. You got to fully mass. I get 3 poison clouds, the extra damage, and the extra radius. But what I actually do with this, if I had another slot, I was going with the lightning spells because the lightning spells. But what I would actually normally do for most Titans, I would do this. I'll show you real quick. Whoops. I would come in here like this. I would bring in 5 poison spells because they're all free. And you know, you can either attack or not attack, and I would just go like this. And it's done. And depending on the layout of the land, it can be done in half that time. Alright, Luke, take it easy, man. Enjoy class. I don't know how you go in class. Is it Zoom or is it in real life? Face to face. Shouldn't be face to face. Uh-oh, did I hit a real Titan? I must have. That's alright. But yeah, I like to use the poison spells for the events. I think it's the fastest. I do think it's faster than the lightning spell. But even still, I still have lightning spell with this, and yeah, quick and easy. Yeah, it's depending on the land. Like I said, there are some certain lands where it's even faster. The ones where they're spread out, you got to move and get to each one. But still. Why aren't I grinding? Just because these are open. I'll hit level 22, 23, 24, 25. It doesn't really matter. But if I have anything that's quicker, I'll hit the quicker lands. Because either way, I'm still going to be able to level up my Titan just as fast. I have XX Titans for Titan food. And if this was my focus Titan, I'll be using XP bottles. But my actual focus Titan, the Titan that I'm working to level up right now, it's not Frig. I'm only using her for the bonus. The Titan that I'm working on is Tengu. And my Tengu is at, what, 57 or 58? I think. So with Tengu, I'd be hitting higher level lands. 57. So he's almost there. Luke, oh, you're in Germany. In most parts of Germany, we have this crisis under control. Wow, right on, man. That's awesome. I used to live in Germany. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. I had a nice childhood there. From the ages of 10 to 13. I lived in Nuremberg, and Fürth, and Wurzburg. Beautiful country, man. Went to the Oktoberfest, the Opera House. Man, I didn't even drink beer and I still got sick. I was throwing up all night. Every time the lady would walk by in my dream with, holding all those steins, I'd heave. Great place. So like right here. Frig can take out the level 25s just as easy. Ooh, Scandible, you've done over 2,100 battles in Totec, in the Totec event. My gosh. You're welcome, but 2,100 battles is crazy. I think the most I've ever done was 1,800, and I was burnt. I was burnt out. 2,100 battles is kudos to you. That's hardcore. That is hardcore. Yeah, it's still pretty fast. You're South African living just outside of Hamburg. It's beautiful. Yeah. All right, Luke, take it easy, man. Yana, is this my main frig? No, 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 no. This is my second frig. My main frig is defending. This is my main frig. Look, that's not my main frig. This is my main frig. This is my garrison defender. And she does pretty good. Got that big health. You remember, it's not the Titan, even though she'll stand the battle. It's the troops. Yeah, that's my big girl. Big Ness, you hope his fingers are doing well? Yeah. Malik, tell the devs to make a bridge on the front of Titan Hall so it can be fixed. That's annoying. Oh, shoot. That's annoying. Yeah, maybe one day they'll open up that land and use it for something else. We'll have to wait and see. It's a good possibility. I'm sure they have more areas of growth because we have that area where there's nothing but the land. I'm sure they're going to do something. They've got to do something, man. I have that forever edge on my phone. That's why the land moves like that sometimes. It can be bothersome. What are we? Almost 2 hours in. Wow. 2 hours in and I got a ton of gems still. I don't know if I'm going to make it, guys. I got what? Only 305? All right, I'll make it. We'll burn through these gems. Then I gotta replenish. Hey, welcome. Thanks for chatting. This is level 25. Defended. We'll hit that. We'll get some food. Hey, got a new sub. Right on. Thank you. It's awesome. One sub closer to 6,000. That's right on, man. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate everyone's time. Your time is important. It's valuable. And that's why I don't prefer to hit level 25 lands. I can hit them, but then I lose troops and I gotta use resources. Depending on what's going on in the game, I try not to lose resources. Especially if I'm saving up food to do an upgrade or whatever. I'll either solo attack or use all militia with whatever titan it is, regardless, just to save. The simple economics of the game. When you've got to do two troop upgrade plus a spell upgrade at higher level, that's a lot of food. It's difficult. You know, if you're trying to upgrade your buildings, whatnot, it can be difficult too. You know what though? We're at 2 hour mark. We call it quits, man. I feel good about where I'm at in the event right now. So 126 though to my next so what, 9 raids, 10 raids, 11 raids. Almost there to some more portal stones. But that'd be a whole nother stream, a whole nother hour or so. So we're gonna wrap it up. We'll pick it up tomorrow. And so as always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun, take care.